A very good morning to one and all. Today we are going to discuss about microbiology. Coming to the introduction for microbiology, what do you mean by microbiology? Coming to the definition of microbiology, micro means small, biology means study of living organisms, isn't it? So microbiology means the study of microbes is known as microbiology. So microorganisms are only present and they are invisible to our naked eye. So they are present everywhere, inside our body, outside our body, in this atmosphere, everywhere they are present, on this table, on the bag, on the clothes, everywhere they are present. But we cannot see with our naked eye. Why? Why? The question arises, why we cannot see these microorganisms with our naked eye? Why? Because microorganisms are having very low density by volume ratio. Because of its low density by volume ratio, microorganisms are invisible to our naked eye and they can be seen by magnifying their image under microscope. So this is the reason why microorganisms cannot be visible, cannot be seen with our naked eye, and they are only observed under microscope by magnifying their image. So this is the reason why microorganisms are not visible to our naked eye. Of course, they are present everywhere in this atmosphere. They are present in the soil, water, everywhere they are present. So this is the reason. And Anthony van Leeuwenhoek is known as the father of microbiology. Next, coming to the different types of microorganisms that are present in our atmosphere, like bacteria, virus, fungi, algae, and protozoa. So the science dealing with the study of bacteria is known as bacteriology. Next, the science dealing with virus is known as virology. Next, the science dealing with fungi is known as mycology. The science dealing with algae is known as phycology. Next, protozoa. The study of protozoa is known as protozoology. So these are the different kinds of microorganisms that are present in our atmosphere. The study of bacteria is known as bacteriology. The study of virus is known as virology. The study of fungi is known as mycology. Study of algae is known as phycology, and protozoa, protozoology. So these are the different kinds of microorganisms and their study. Now, these all microorganisms are classified according to their properties, according to their characterization, according to their cellular content. For example, if we consider bacteria, bacteria is differentiated basing on their cellular composition and basing on their staining technique. So all these things I will discuss with you people in the coming sessions, but this is just I am giving a note for the different types of microorganisms. Bacteria are differentiated basing on their cell wall, basing on the staining technique. Gram-positive bacteria and gram-negative bacteria, basing on the staining technique. Next, coming to the virus. Virus are differentiated basing on their nucleic acid content. If it is a double-stranded DNA or is double-stranded RNA and single-stranded DNA and single-stranded RNA. So these are the different kinds of virus basing on the double-stranded DNA and double-stranded RNA, single-stranded DNA and single-stranded, basing on the nucleic acid content. Next, fungi. Fungi, they are differentiated basing on their cellular content, like molds. They are multicellular and yeast, they are unicellular. So this is for fungi, this is for virus, and this is for bacteria. So this is just a differentiation basing on the what do you say? As I said earlier, basing on the cell wall composition, basing on the nucleic acid characterization, basing on the cell number of cells, multicellular and unicellular. So simply you will learn about your RNA and protozoa also. Next, coming to the regular hierarchy of the in the biological system of the microorganisms, they are from highest to the lowest. Their information is from the highest to lowest, basing on the regular. The classification is based on the regular hierarchy in the biological system, basing on from the highest to the lowest. Like first we will consider with the domains. Next, kingdom. Next, phylum. Next, class, order, family, genus and species. So these all what do you say, these all classifications you can easily keep in your mind by D for domain, Dina, K kingdom, kids, P phylum, prefer, C class, candy, order, O, over, family, food, G, sorry, right. Next, green, spinach. Domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. You can keep in your mind this what do you say, this order, this classification you can keep in your mind by a simple term, by a simple saying that Dina skips prefer candy over fried green spinach. So this is a classification of hierarchy in the biological system from the highest to the lowest. So coming to the scope of your microbiology, it is having a very it is having its own what do you say, scope on each and every sector. It is economically, it is having a very good what do you say, importance in your regular sectors, in your with your industries and in medical field. Economically, it is showing its importance in industries and in medical field and in production of antibiotics. Medical field for under clinical analysis. Next, production of food, production of dairy products. Next, genetically modified foods, GM foods. In biomining, and etc. So these are the different sectors where microbiology is showing its own importance, economic importance in our daily routine life. So this is the just a note for microbiology, just an introduction for microbiology. In the coming sessions, I will explain you about each and every microorganisms, its importance, its classification, and its what do you say, how it is showing its activity on human beings. Everything you will be learning in your coming sessions. Thank you.